was born broke. Cutthroat, give it to 'em raw. We don't cut coke. Numbers sky high, we could barely get by. Real shit, no lie, dog. I'm fucking till I die. Who am I? Who wrong? Who you with? DTR, where you from? Pittsburgh, where you going? Hella far. There always been a rider. I ain't never had no car. Now I'm feeling like a star, smoking cushy out the jar. Still I get no recognition, but I know they hear me spitting. They ain't talking, but they listen, man. They know I'm on a mission. I ain't bitching, dog. I'm grinding. Big dog shining. Independent nigga to the labels I ain't signing. Numbers keep climbing, it's straight to the top. I know.
Alright, what's up, y'all? Welcome to the show. You know what time it is. We back on the scene, episode 4. Hey, man, we right here in Perfection V.I.P Lounge in Wilkinsburg. Y'all know about the restaurant, the Perfection's Best downstairs. We right here. We going to show y'all what's going on up here. You can rent this venue, and you can do many things in here. Trust me, fellas. You're going to love this spot. Got hot tubs, living room, bedroom, kitchen. It got a bar. It got the little dance floor. Only thing we missing is a stripper pole. But I'm sure that could be put in if you need it. You know what I mean? You already know what I'm talking about. Y'all know I keep it real. So, welcome to the show. Hey, we great to get into it. I got Miss Kiss by Chloe here. She's bringing her product. Y'all see her sitting on the table. I told y'all where we at. She going to tell you how you can get it. She going to tell you where she started. And y'all know I got Jaz with me. Y'all see that? I ain't going to forget I got Jaz over there.
Marvelous Jaz.
Marvelous. Get the fuck out. Hey, but tune in. Stay tuned. Hey, we're going to get straight into the show. Alright, what's up, y'all? Y'all know what time it is. It's me, it's Marvelous Jaz. We here, we back. It's episode 4. Hey, I'm feeling a little bit. It was Henny and Red Bulls before we got started. I know Marvelous Jaz is feeling. That's when she got a big ass Kodak smile. But what's up, though, yo? How you been?
Great, how have you been?
I've been alright. I mean, it's a new year, 2023. A lot of things been going on. We ain't been on set since the new year.
Right. It's time to turn up.
You already know.
New year, new money.
Man, you see we -1, y'all.
Hey, yeah, girl gang.
Hey, man, that's what we're going to do, you know what I mean? I don't know about girl gang, but, Pittsburgh TMZ.
So, my topic for today, ladies being ladies. Nowadays, I don't see a lot of ladies being ladies.
What you mean? When you say ladies being ladies, what you talking about, the twerking on the internet? What you talking about?
I mean, don't get me wrong. You can have fun, but on a regular basis, showing everything that you have, what are you leaving for a man to, see?
What you mean as far as, like you talking about the bikinis in there, or the short clothes? What you say? You said everything.
As far as, like, twerking and, like, being, okay, for example, the lingerie parties.
Okay.
I only want my man to see that. Even if I do go to a lingerie party, it's fine. But we ain't got to put the whole thing. I don't even want a picture of me in lingerie on the internet. For what? That's for my man.
And coming from a man, and you know what I mean, ex-street nigga, however you want to say it, or from a 9 to 5. Don't no man, real man, want his woman like that. Like, cause I don't care if we got the most trust in the world. I could trust you to death, trust you everything about you.
Right.
But you going to a party in lingerie. You know what I'm saying? Like you just said, like you going to a party, that's going to cause insecurity. That's like me going to a party with a swimwear thong on. With my fat ass with a speedo. You know what I'm saying? I'm walking around motherfucking Denise and Earls like that. You looking at me like, nigga, fuck wrong with you?
I mean, I get it. Closed doors, me and my homegirls be having a lingerie party. It's not for the internet, though.
Okay.
I just want my man to see that. Come on, be classy.
And see, what's crazy is because coming from you, because you got the, you know what I mean, and all the men be on your page and all of that, so you understand. So hearing that from you, I know a lot of motherfuckers is like, dang, for real?
But not only that, like, okay, when I go on vacation, a little bikini or whatever, that's fine, but that's kind of acceptable. It's a bikini. You're out, you're having fun, you want to show whatever for vacation, but the lingerie sexiness and no, for what? Why do you want that attention?
Okay, but you just went CNN on me because, the conversation we had before pre-screening to the show was about more than that. So let's go into what we were saying, you know what I mean?
So as far as being a lady when it comes to the men nowadays, like, why do you have to be so forceful? Like, relax a little bit. Like, we mess around, you're mine, and that's it, nobody else. Like, sis, let it all fall in place. Relax. It's not that serious.
But
don't be a pick me. You don't you gotta choose me or I'm causing hell. No, relax. Like, if that's where he wants to be, that's where he's going to be. Okay. You don't have to make him be there. Like, because what if you don't want to be there and he's acting like he does because he wants you and whatever else? So now y'all both looking stupid.
You going through something, John? Because
you
were just too in tune on that. You went all the way in. I got a little scared.
I'm just saying, no, I'm good, but I'm just saying that it's just a lot of different stuff that I'm seeing nowadays, and it's just not acceptable when it comes to being a woman.
I got you. I mean, and as a man, you know, when you see that in a woman, I understand being independent, and I understand, you know, getting your bag, and I understand all of that. But at the end of the day, like, I just posted something on my social medias, and it was about women, they rather lie than say they wrong. You know what I mean? A woman would rather lie than admit to being wrong.
I have not ever really been in that situation. I think with my situations, like, personally, I've always been too real for a guy. Like, all right, now, you're telling me all this, what else is there to go? Bro, I'm an open book. So, you know, anything you want to know, it's right here. I already told you, or you can ask me and I'm going to tell you. There's no reason to lie, because once you tell one lie, then you got to keep lying.
Yeah. And
so eventually you're going to get caught up.
And listen, the truth never changes. A lie got to change.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? The truth, no matter if I told you right now, the truth never changes. When you ask me 6 years from now and I say that, the truth never changes.
It's going to be the same thing.
It's going to be the same thing, but a
lie.
But
once it's a lie, you might not remember. 6 years later, you're like, fuck, what did I tell him? Like, hey, you got to call your friend, girl, do you remember? No, I don't. Like, why'd you lie?
That's like me. I'm 40, so... You know, coming home, and I came home from the feds about 6.5 years ago, it was like, okay, I wasn't used to the fact that women were so independent. Now, when I say independent like that, like, fuck you, nigga, I don't need you, I'm buying you, shit, da, da, da. Because when I left, I come from the old school where a man takes care of everything. And as being in the streets, when I was in the streets, I was a disabler. And when I say a disabler, nah, I need you around all the time. So you don't need to have a job. I'll pay the bills. I'll do this. I'll do that. You know what I mean? But at the same time, like I said, that's a disabler.
Right.
You're disabling.
But it's like, at the end of the day, you can be an independent woman, but women need their man. They need, like, not saying like, oh, I need a man to take care of me. No, but you need a man there.
Yeah.
Like, and especially when you have kids. What are you going to do as a single parent, a woman with a son? Exactly. I can't teach my son everything that
you want to get into a certain point.
Yeah, like, it's just, it's not going to work.
That's just like in our city here in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. You hear a lot of women running around, oh, I got a gun, I got a gun, I got a gun. This is one of the other things I encountered since I came home. And I look at a lot of these young girls and a lot of these young dudes also, and I say to them, you got a gun, but you don't have a license to kill.
Right.
All you have a license for, and niggas turned it, excuse me, but they turned it into, I got a gun license. That's not what you have. You have a concealed permit, and that's only to put your shirt over the gun.
But not only that, nobody should know that you have this license until you have to use it.
I mean, you know, you on social media. Everybody, as soon as they get a gun permit, they on there. Like, no, I got a gun permit, I can ride around. No, all you can do is cover it up. Because that's what it's called, a concealed weapons permit. It's not called a gun permit. It's not called, oh, I can shoot you because you arguing with me. No, that's what I tell a lot of them. They go, oh, no, I don't give a fuck. You allowed to protect yourself. You are, but there's rules to that, and a lot of what they say, if you want a motherfucker to stay dumb, put it in a book because he won't read it.
Exactly. I had to learn the hard way.
You know what I mean?
Like, I did. I didn't, me thinking, oh, I got a license to carry, I'll do it. No, absolutely not. It was expired. Somebody came to my house, I used it, and I lived around the corner from my mom. I called to report it thinking, you know, they say if you ever discharge your firearm, you got to report it. I got arrested.
For what?
Carrying without a license. My license was expired.
That's terrible.
And I wasn't even at home when I called them, even though it happened at my house, but I still wasn't licensed to carry at the time.
I mean, that's like getting pulled over when your license is expired.
Exactly.
It's the same thing, you know. That's like me. I got a weed license. I got to renew it every year, so I get pulled over with, you know, me stuff from the dispensaries,
right?
And my license suspended. You know what I mean? But like you said, you learn. And what I'm saying basically in that is when it comes to the independence and the women, back to what you saying about that, it's like women feel like, oh, I don't need. Like I just had a conversation the other day. It's 2023. Women, as a black man, we got so much against us besides the streets, besides the police, besides the judicial system, besides all of that. Now we got our women where you can have a basic relationship. and this is quote unquote me and you in a relationship. I gotta worry about I used to have to only worry about you cheating with a man. Now I gotta worry about you cheating with a man and a woman. And because it's acceptable now for women to be, it's been a new thing for a while. But now it's acceptable, but a real man don't want that.
Right.
You know what I mean? A real man wants you only to himself. Like, you know, me in a relationship, I don't want a threesome with my woman. Because we're supposed to be prized possessions.
Right, you want your woman to yourself.
Yeah.
You don't want you don't want nobody else touching on your woman.
Exactly.
Like, but a lot of people feel like, well, females feel like, oh, well, if I'm doing this and that with him, maybe it'll make him stay here. No, sis, that's not what it is.
Exactly.
I mean, I get it. Some people that's their fun. That's fine, but that's not for everybody.
Because I'm going to be real as a man, and, however you want to put it, when you in those situations, you may start looking at your woman like she a smut. She don't know that because she think you looking at her in a turned on way, but you really in your head like, look at this smut bitch. Like, look what she's sitting here really doing. Like, what makes her make me, you know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? But independent, I applaud every woman that goes out there and gets it and don't need a man. But I also want to say we're put here for each other.
Absolutely.
No matter how we look at it, no matter what religion you're in, we are put here for each other. So we need each other. And just like social media makes the 50-50 law or that's wrong, 50-50, or a man supposed to.
Or even the sorry to cut you off, but even we don't need a title as long as it's the bond. I get that, but you build the bond and have the title. You don't just stay at we're just building. What are you building for?
First of all, you can't be building this thing. Y'all still in the projects. You know what I'm saying? Y'all don't own a car. Y'all still catching Uber. What are you building? But food in the refrigerator, better welfare.
That's it.
You know what I mean? And that's where I think our relationships and women need to be more focused on is about empowering each other. Same with the man. I don't want to just be like I'm on the women tip, but basically like back to what you said. Women these days when you see it on social media, it's fuck a nigga. Effing that, fuck nigga free.
I can't stunt because I went through that stage where I'm like, fuck that, I don't need a nigga, I can do this on myself. That's fine, but at the end of the day, we do need each other.
Okay, let me ask you this: you went through that stage, but you still was fucking a nigga, wasn't you?
I was.
Exactly. So you still needed him.
I needed him for.
You needed him for sexual.
And
that's still a need.
I mean, it's still like that, but at the end of the day, like we do need each other. Men and women need each other.
But a woman can't just have that intercourse without no emotion. Emotions get involved.
I know you like.
Y'all are emotional creatures, though.
Not all of us.
I can agree because not all. I can agree.
Not all of us. I grew up around a lot of men.
See, okay, let's get into that because now you grew up around a lot of men, but you're still a woman.
I am. I'm a lady, but at the end of the day, I used to be savage as Jaz.
Okay, I can believe that. And like a man could be savage as, whatever his name is, but you're still a woman. You still have soft spots that a man doesn't.
But guess what? Why does a woman have to feel like, I can't do what he do because I'm a woman? Why is there a double standard? Like,
because you're a woman.
And you're a man.
But, I mean, we could argue this all day long because a man's not going to feel, a man feels like a woman is the queen is the most prized possession.
Not all men feel like that. Not all men have that respect for
Because why? Because they cheat?
Not only do they cheat, the respect just isn't there.
What respect? Because listen,
as far as
I'm and not to cut you off, but I'm gonna say something. When y'all say respect, most women say don't call me a bitch. That started back Queen Latifah, all of that back before then about bitch. But y'all can call us a nigga. Like nigga, get out my house, or nigga, get the fuck out of there.
But at the end of the day, me and my man, we joke around. He'll be like, "Bitch, go ahead." All right.
No, I'm not joking. Let's say we get an argument.
Y'all
hate that word.
I do because don't you
call him a nigga?
I don't talk like that.
When you mad. Now in the heat of the moment, come on, Marvelous Jazz. When you drunk and you arguing with your dude, you don't be like, nigga, fuck you.
Yeah, but
and you don't think, listen, that's what y'all women.
It don't have to be there though. For me to actually feel like I need to call you a nigga, it'll literally have to, it has to escalate to that point.
Okay, so if a man calling you a bitch, when the man says, okay, nigga, fucks with me, y'all downplay that.
Yeah.
Y'all say you a soft ass nigga. You talk about because I say nigga, you soft. Like, come on, if a nigga say that to you, that's the first thing you go and say, and every woman go, hey, you soft ass nigga.
But look, because a lot of people look at me like I'm just like so hard and this and that. I'm really soft for real. So like certain stuff, like I would be like, well, I wouldn't want him calling me a bitch, so why would I say or call him a nigga just because I'm mad?
But a lot of women ain't like you. You might be the 5% of the 100. You know what I mean? Because most women, first thing they shoot off on you, nigga, fuck you. Nigga, your dick's little. Nigga, majority. I ain't saying you, but majority, that's the first thing a woman go to.
I wouldn't have said, but I don't hurt people. And I'm not a person that's like, I'm not into hurting people.
Okay.
Even if I am hurt, it's like, all right, if I really actually care, what can make it better? Okay. If I don't care, don't get me wrong, my mouth can be crazy once I'm in my feelings.
That's what I'm saying.
But if I care about you, I'm going to try my best to not go there. But if you take me there, ain't no coming back. You got to fix it. Cancer. But I'm not a regular cancer.
Cancer spreads.
I'm not one of the
But it spreads through the body. Yeah. You know what I mean? Whether it's good energy or negative, it still spreads through the body. So, I'm not.
I'm one of the ones that takes the time.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Well, we've been on this topic long as shit. We've been riding. But basically, it's a lot with the independent woman, independent man. We need each other. And when I say need, I don't mean like, I need, y'all know what I'm saying. So we're going to get into the show. Like I said, we got Kissed by Chloe in the building. We have Perfection V.I.P. Y'all know where we at. We in Wilkinsburg. Hey, it's nice. Perfection at its best is downstairs. You got to come through and see what it is. Like, stay tuned. All right, y'all, welcome back. You know what time it is. This is the 5 Minutes of Fame episode. This is where you come on the show, you tell your talent, you show what you got. You come and sit down like we got right now. We got Miss Kissed by Chloe. She's going to talk about her business, her avenues, what she's into, how you can find her, how you can buy it, how you can do everything. And this is like a monumental situation here on episode 4, Chloe. This is the first time I've had a young person on the show. Let me first say, like, as far as your age is 18, you know what I mean? So this is a monumental show, and it's showing y'all that it don't stop. The hustle don't stop, and we're gonna just get straight into it. You know what I mean? So Miss Chloe, how you doing today?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm all right. You got a nice business with the lip gloss. What made you start the lip gloss? Let's start there.
So I started when I was 14 years old. And I was online homeschooled, so I really needed a hobby. And the main ones who really inspired me was my mom and my dad. So they got me making motivational t-shirts and stuff like that.
Okay.
I started off with Sinning Ain't Winning, and then we got Bands Over Boys, we got tank tops, and we plan to make sweatsuits and stuff like that. But yeah, they inspired me and got me started in that.
All right, but still you answered my question. I said the lip gloss. What made you get into the lip gloss? Yeah, not just the hustle. I understand the hustle, but what about the lip gloss? How'd you transpire from, like you just said, what you just
said?
From
the shirts to the lip gloss?
Yeah.
So I really came up with the lip gloss. I just decided I wanted to try something new, see what I could do on my own. I make the lip gloss all by myself. It's cruelty free. I put natural stuff in it. It's vegan. Like, I make it all by myself. I do everything.
So you like a mad scientist, like a Cartoon Network. You be in your room or in your little office experimenting with like Vaseline, and I'm just saying this, y'all, but just different shit, and just seeing how much the lips will gloss, baby oil, I'm a man, so I don't know how that go. So like, okay, you did that, you came up with that, and how did you want your product to be seen? Like, how'd you come up with the vision of your product? Like, I understand you was in there playing in the lab and everything like that, but what makes Kissed by Chloe stand out more than anything else on the market? You know what I mean? I don't really know too familiar because I'm a man, okay? You know what I mean? Of course, you and Marvel and Jazz going to get into it about the different markets, but I know there's a lot of markets. But Kissed by Chloe, what makes it stand out? What makes it better?
Well, there's multiple, like, lip gloss businesses and stuff like that. We might all have, like, the same colors and stuff, but I also make custom. So whatever color you want, whatever shade, I can make that for you. We also make lip glosses where we, like, named it after people. And, like, you go to the stores and you see all the common names and stuff like that. We have more, like, unique names for, like, our lip glosses and stuff like
Give me some of the example unique names that you have for your glosses.
I can use my mom, Sharonda.
Okay.
My sister, Mashani.
Okay. That's the name of the lip gloss?
Just I have lip glosses named after them.
Okay. Okay, so you take it to another level, and you know what I mean. So I can get that Pittsburgh TMZ lip gloss if I want. Okay.
So it's like personalized.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so we need a Marvelous Lux one.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Jazz. I know you ready. You eager. I know you can't wait to get into it. Go ahead, take it over.
So other than your parents like being, you know, your inspiration, what else made you want to like do your own thing versus like going to go get a job working in a mall or fast food or something like that? Like what made you want to be a boss?
I honestly don't like working for people. Like I have a side job at Kohl's, but like I noticed that about myself. I don't really like going on break when people tell me to go on break, or like getting off at this time, or having people tell me when to come in. Time. Like, yeah, I want to work for myself. So.
Okay, so do you plan on like, you know how some people get so big they end up selling their company to somebody else and just getting a percentage, or do you plan on just staying like to yourself, or?
I could stay to myself, but like I don't know if I had the opportunity and it was that big, then possibly
it's gonna be that big.
Yeah.
Manifest, it's gonna be that big.
Yeah,
but when it gets that big, would you keep it to yourself, or would you like, eventually sell off, or and then start something else?
Well, no, I would keep it to myself. I don't think I would start anything else. I already know like my whole plan and idea how I want everything.
So you got everything planned out.
Yeah. And
then are you gonna keep? Do you plan on keeping like the apparel, or you just want to stick straight to like just the lip gloss?
I want to do everything. I want to do lip gloss, apparel. I want to do nails. I want to do lashes, like extensions and stuff like that. So.
What about like makeup? What about lipstick?
Yeah,
different like concealer, mascara, even lashes.
Yeah, all that.
Different stuff like that. Okay.
So how many? Not to cut you off, but how many colors or how many products do you have right now?
So right now I have these ones, but I also have like some of them I put either flowers in them or like hearts. So like right now with Valentine's Day coming up, I'm going to put like some hearts in them, and we have like different tubes. I got like red and stuff like that. But right now I have like nude, rose, like they have some roses in them with rosehip oil. I have red, I have burgundy, I have pink nude. I have all the colors, and I can make colors. Like I can make any color.
Okay, but what I'm basically saying, like, okay, so do you have a website right now? Like say if I wanted to shop for my daughters, because I got 4 daughters. If I wanted to shop for my daughters right now, what do you have advertised right now on your website? And what is your website?
My website is kissbychlo, CHLO.bigcartel.com.
Okay.
And on that website, I have that rose oil, I have nude, I have red, and then I have clear with roses in them, and then I have the burgundy up there.
Okay. So you're doing a good thing. You already got, you know what I mean, basically assembly line.
Yes.
And like you said, you could make any color,
yes.
anything like to fit a woman's, certain criteria.
Yes.
Okay. So what about the oil? What does the oil do? Is that just for your lips? Or?
So that oil is actually, we call it Glow and Grow. Mm-hmm. So you can use that for your hair, to like grow your hair out, or you can use it for your face, your body. I actually use that for my dark spots on my face after I wash my face. We put it in our hair to moisturize it, and we have like a special ingredients from our great grandma. Our great grandma's from the Philippines, and she gave us the ingredients that really help like all of our hair grow. So that's what
you use that in your hair.
Yes.
And then this is all your hair,
yes.
right?
I was going to ask that.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Haters, I know you got haters. I know you got haters. Hey, shout out to the haters, because I know y'all be hating on Chloe. Because she got all this beautiful hair, and that's not the sew, and it's not glue.
Popping.
So, how does that, at your age, you're 18, right? Correct?
Yes.
Okay. And you graduated from high school yet?
No, not yet.
You getting ready to this year?
Yep.
Okay. So, being a young business owner, young black female business owner, how does it, because I'm sure you got haters. Like I said, you're light skinned, you got the long hair, it's your hair, you know what I mean? You got your business, you're a boss, you're an entrepreneur, you out here, you working, you doing different things. How's the hate?
So, I mean, of course, nobody's really going to say, oh, yeah, I'm hating on you. But, like, you could just tell. Like, and, like, I noticed sometimes even with, like, posting myself and posting my products, even, like, I don't know, people just, it's not like, people support me, but you could tell, like, I'll send out my lip gloss and stuff, they'll see it but not send it out. So like, I'm just really,
but that's not necessarily, let me say
it's not really hating,
but do you deal with hate? Because I'm sure like maybe you don't, so don't get me to like force you to say you deal with hate, but like as far as amongst girls your age in school or with friends, like I said, you're 18. I was 18 before. So does that come around like, oh, you feel like you're better than, or you know what I mean? Does that come around you at all?
It did at one point. Not right now, not anymore, which I'm actually glad. But even if it did, I'm just gonna brush it off. Like, I'm not gonna.
How'd you deal with it when it did come? And you know what I mean? Because the reason why I'm asking you this, because there's young girls out here that's watching YouTube, that's watching us on Instagram, that's watching on all social medias, and there may be a young girl that you can aspire at your age that's getting ready to go through what you went through. So, you know what I mean? In business, where I'm getting at after you answer, I'll tell you the reason why I asked this. So, how did you deal with the hating when it came?
When it did come, I really just ignored it. And I just be me. Like, I'm just going to still be me. You could stay over there and be mad and just hate. Like, but I'm not going to, like, entertain and be like, oh, so you're hating on me. Like, you can't really control if people are hating on you or not.
Yeah.
That's with them. Like, that's their own personal.
Exactly.
Like,
and see, a lot of young people, they don't understand that. And especially with the business and the society we in today in 2023, this is why I asked you this back, like I was going to say, you need to hate. And you know why I say you need to hate? Because there's no such thing as bad publicity. Because somebody hating on you will make a person go to your page and look at what you got going on. Or make them go buy your lip gloss, or make them talk about your lip gloss. So that's more of you being relevant. So a lot of our youth and a lot of our young people don't look at it in that way. And being in the business I am in, trust me, I go through a lot of hate. I've been going through it for years. You know what I mean? Like you said, it's within somebody, and they hate to see somebody doing better, or they hate to see somebody got more thrive than they do because they fear to thrive, to do better, or whatever their reasons may be. But as you, as a young entrepreneur, young black woman in this business that you're in, you need to hate. You know what I mean? That's what made this show, more people start to look at this show. Don't think I didn't go through hate for this, but I loved it because it makes somebody go look at you. Oh, they keep talking about it. They keep talking about Kiss by Chloe. Let me go see what it's about. Let me try her product. Let me order it. Thank you for the hate, though, because your hate uplifted my company. Your hate uplifted me. So, you know what I mean? Always, like, I'm not saying like the negative stuff or nothing like that, but always grasp the hate, because it's just like the positive and the media, and as you see on commercials and all of that and everything, social media, is always a negative and a positive. But with your business and you growing your business, you need both. You know what I mean? And it took me a while to get to understand that. But that's why I brush a lot of stuff off. That's why I asked you about that, because you owning a business, a lot of young girls, they out here worried about twerking. They out here worried about you 18, so I'm going to cuss who's fucking the next nigga, or who's doing this, or who got this much money, or who got this, you know what I mean? And I got 4 daughters, and they're all around your age and criteria. So to see you out here striving and to being a business owner, I want to congratulate you, give you your flowers, because you're doing the damn thing. It takes a lot of discipline to do what you're doing, especially in today's society. And I know you got a strong upbringing, you got a strong background, but I see the passion inside of you. You know what I mean? I've been watching you for a week since your mom reached out to me and, told me about what was going on as far as, with your products and stuff like that. And I see the desire that you want. And I believe you're going to get there. You know what I mean? I believe you will become one day like, and I'm not comparing you to this, like, as far as their lifestyle or nothing like that, but as far as the Kardashians, when they took over with the makeup and got their brands into the companies and blew up. I can see you doing that. You know what I mean? And I just want to tell you, don't let nobody discourage you. No matter what's going on in your life, stay focused. And I'm a living testament to that, because over the last couple of weeks, I had a lot going on in my life, and I wanted to give up. I know it get hard. I know it's, get rough. You're dealing with school, you're dealing with this, you're dealing with that, you're dealing with trying to get the product right. Product ain't moving right, you know what I mean? But keep going. Consistency will keep people around you. Consistency will keep your business thriving. And whether you make 50 cents or $1, is more than you made yesterday. And I'd be a lot of people, they want to make $1 million in one day. But if I spend 100 and I make 300 back, that's cool. I made a profit. I got my money back. I'm 200 up.
Even if you're making something's better than nothing. Like, so slow motion is better than no motion. And at the end of the day, we're not going to pay the haters no attention. The negative Nancy's can stay where they're at. We see them. That's fine. But we ain't going to acknowledge them. Just going to keep it moving.
All right, definitely. Now, let me ask you, where can they find your products? Once again, besides your website, where could they go and look and see? What's your social media base like?
So you can find me on Instagram. It's kissbychloe_, and there's also the website in the bio. It's kissbychloe.bigcartel.com. I'm mainly on Instagram. I need to set up a Facebook account, but mainly Instagram.
What's your Instagram?
My Instagram is kissbychloe_.
Now, do you respond or you bougie?
Yes, I respond.
I knew you was going to say that. You know, some people, you'll try to get with them and they bougie as hell, you know, act like they're too busy, but you want people to respond. So, you know, that's why I asked you like that. And
your products are at Mimi Shore.
You hear Mom in the background. You know, Mama, you know, she had to. She did good. Y'all see she went through them down to the whole episode. I knew it was coming. But where is that?
And my products are in Mimi Shore. She sells hair, and you can find her in Penn Hills. Yeah.
Shout out to Mimi Shore. Maybe one day we get you on the show, you know. Reach out and touch me. Hey, this is what I'm about. So shout out to Mimi Shore. They said that her shop is in Penn Hills?
Yep.
Okay.
That's my cousin.
So let me ask you this before we get done with the interview. Where you see yourself in by the time you're 21?
By the time I'm 21, I see myself in like Atlanta or LA in like a nice apartment, or if I'm still in college, if I go to college. I really want to go to college in like Atlanta or Florida mainly, so if I'm still in college, then college.
Okay, I get all that, but what about your business?
My business? I'm still, okay.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I want to have a shop too, so like I want to have my lip gloss, my lashes, and I still want to like do nails in there and do lashes, and I plan to really have like my Bands Over Boys stuff in there too.
What kind of shop? I feel like a nail salon, a hair shop.
I want it to be
boutique.
I want it to be all that.
Like a all-in-one, one-stop shop.
Yeah.
So like hair, nails, lashes, brows, all that good stuff.
Okay. Well, you know, I wish you nothing but the best, and I see you making it to where you want to be. You know what I mean? And keep going. I appreciate you coming on the show.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you for having me.
You
I
know,
just want to say I'm so proud of my niecey poo. I believe she's 18.
Hey, and like I said in the beginning, this is what 5 Minutes of Fame is about. It's about you coming on the show and you doing your thing and you showing your talent and showing what you got for the world. Like I told y'all, we're at Perfection VIP Lounge. Stay tuned. All right, y'all. You know, welcome back, man. It's the end of the goddamn show. Marvelous Jazz won't want to say nothing first. She keeps, you know, you got to do it. You know, so that's where we at. Hey, man, listen. This is Perfection VIP Lounge or Perfections VIP Lounge. Listen, man, y'all gotta come. Y'all gotta follow them. They on Facebook. They on Instagram. Go follow them. This is a place you want to have your kids' parties. Yeah, everything. This is definitely worth it. You a mom, would you have your kids' parties here?
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? Hey, this is definitely
nice and comfortable, perfect location.
Secure. You know what I mean? Just like this, definitely you gotta come holler at them, man. And you got Perfection at its best catering downstairs. The old Crabs or Us, right there on Penn Avenue in Wilkinsburg. If you knew about the Crabs or Us, now it's called Perfection at its best. I'm saying it right. So, you know what I mean? Shout out to Bear and them, man. They gave us the opportunity to come, you know, and show their business. And we're going to have an interview coming soon with them, the chefs, the business, the men behind the business, everything, man. Hey, we had a good show. Hey, that's your niece, right? That was on the show, right?
Yes, Chloe's my niece. Kissed by Chloe. Take my niecey poo out, get y'all lips popping.
Hey,
all that good stuff.
I like doing shows like that. Like, I feel like, you know what I mean? I feel like a good nigga. Like, I feel like...
But you are.
You know what I mean? I feel like shout out to having my Marty Marr moment. You know, you ever see Marty Marr when he on the air?
You're
You know what I mean? So I'll be having my Marty Moore moments. But hey, that's what it's about, y'all. This shit make me feel good, man, to show people and give the world really who Pittsburgh is. And
we need something like that for the young crowd.
Yeah.
Inspire them. Give them something else to do and think about other than the streets and trying to, you know, compare and compete. Just, no, everybody could eat. Everybody could find their own lane.
Yeah. And then, like, for real, there's so many opportunities out here, man. So, you know, hey, this season, we just getting started. Like you see, there was 3, now it's 2. Y'all know how this shit get. It's season 3.
The last of a dime 3.
Stay tuned.